Hello, dear friends, dear viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time it might be at this point in time that you are watching this short video message. I am Kengacha Marcelos Agendia, and I want to talk about something very important, and it is very brief. I want to talk about something that is related to your health and well-being. I want to talk about fasting and weight loss. Fasting and weight loss. Have you ever heard about fasting? Of course, it is a common practice in the society today. Almost every religion that you know do practice fasting. Yeah, but something is hidden behind fasting that you might not have known up to this point in time, and that is what I want to reveal to you. Fasting is not only a religious practice, but it also holds something very, very important to your health. Do you know that? Well, that is what I'm about revealing to you now. But then, what is fasting? Fasting, as you know, is the willful or intentional refusal to eat within a particular period of time. So, you just get up one morning and you decide that you will not eat at this time for this number of days and so on. So, it is a willful act, and you don't practice it under any condition. And this is where fasting is different from starvation. Starvation has to do with a situation where you find yourself having limited access to food supply, and you don't eat simply because you don't have food. Maybe you don't have money to buy food, or you find yourself in a situation where the food is not just available. And this is very common with political crises, wars, and so on and so forth. So with starvation, it is different. It has terrible health damages. Okay, but fasting has, on the other hand, very healthy benefits that you have to know. And this, I want to talk about a particular type of fasting that is called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, and the commonest one that I do advise my patients to practice is the 8-hour eating window. With the 8-hour eating window, you are eating for about 8 hours. Not actually eating for about 8 hours, but you have that 8-hour period within which you can eat. You have your first meal of the day, your first main meal of the day, and after that you can go with some small snacks and so on, and then you have your last meal of the day, and all that happens within 8 hours. After that, you are fasting. Remember, a day is 24 hours. And if you eat within 8 hours, it means for 16 hours, you are fasting. The rest of the 16 hours, you are fasting. And I hope to have time to talk more about this. But we have to understand that life is not all about eating. Because, as you have to know, over 90-something% of all our diseases that we suffer from in the world today come from what we eat, or better still, what we are not eating. And when we keep eating, you keep feeding yourselves with food, and you give no little room, no little chance for that food to go out. It gets stuck into your cells. It poses a problem, and this is the common source of most non-communicable diseases. I'm talking about diabetes, I'm talking about high blood pressure, cardiovascular problem, and some chronic inflammatory diseases. And so, all about life is not eating, but you should also find out time to fast. Fasting has a very important role that it plays in your health, because when you fast, you place your body system in a negative energy balance. Okay? You get rid of some of those food that have been stocked there into your cells, and you give your cells that room to carry on their normal metabolic activities. And this is very, very important. Most researchers today are using it to reverse diabetic conditions, reverse most chronic health conditions. And I can tell you out of my personal experience that this has been very useful to some of the diabetic patients that I have come across with. And they have been able to go without drugs, reversing their diabetic conditions, having normal blood sugar, normal blood level, blood pressure level. And this is one of the reasons why I am urged to share this with you. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook and other platforms for more information about fasting and your health, okay, and weight loss. But because, as you know, weight loss, the only better tool to weight loss is fasting. And since weight gain comes with a lot of most of these health complications, fasting plays a vital role in bringing down your weight naturally without any medication, and you have yourself fully restored in terms of health. Thank you very much for watching me. I have been Kengecha Marcellus Agendia. I'm a public health professional, a medical laboratory scientist by profession with deep interest in alternative medicine. Thank you very much. Do share this video and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Please do subscribe. Please, please, please follow me on Facebook. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye-bye.